Hey guys, Dancentral here, and welcome to the sixth and final part of my Q&A series of videos. I've really enjoyed doing them. Thanks ever so much to everyone that posted questions to me. It was really good answering your questions. It was nice not to have kind of like 18 parts to do, so that was cool. So in this last part, I'm going to be answering the rest of the questions from two YouTubers. One guy's called Squirt123 Alex, and the other one's called Footloose 20005. So we're going to start with Squirt123 Alex. Now, he doesn't have any videos up on his channel at all, and as far as I know, he's not even a gamer. So I don't know that much about him because he doesn't have any videos up, and we haven't sort of been messaging or anything. But he subbed me about a year ago, and he has posted some really nice comments on my channel, and he decided to ask a few questions as well, so cheers for that, mate. So they don't require me to think a lot, and they're not to do with gaming or anything, but okay. So his first question he asks is, why did you take down the clothing changing video from a while back? Short and simple answer: it was rubbish. Basically, some of you may not know, may not have even seen it, so that's probably a good thing. About a year ago, this was before I sort of really got into gaming, so I was kind of just thinking of weird and kind of, I don't know, interesting ideas that I thought at the time would be probably quite, maybe interesting for people to watch. And I came up with an idea that I would kind of wear kind of different styles of clothing, whether it was smart, casual, sporty, etc. And I would change from one style to the next just by the click of a finger. And I edited it quite well so that I'd be in one style, and then I'd click my finger, and suddenly I was transformed into another style just like that. And it looked, the way I edited it, it was quite smooth. And one of the ones involved me actually spinning, and so I did half the spin, and then the second half of the spin, as I came back round to do the full 360-degree turn, I was in another style. So with one full turn, I actually changed into another style. But sort of, you do something at the time that you think is quite good, and then, like, say 5 months on, you watch it back and you just think, what the hell was I thinking? And it became really embarrassing. And although I had really nice comments on it, I just started thinking, this is just silly. This is just like a video that just doesn't look right on my channel. And it just got to the stage where I just thought, it's the kind of the nostalgia of doing it's gone now. So I just deleted it, and I didn't even have it saved or backed up on anything either. So it's completely gone. There's no way I can get it back. It's completely been destroyed. So I do apologise that you liked that video, mate, and that it's gone, but it just, times changed, and I just decided that it was not something that I needed on my channel anymore, and that really, because it made me look silly, I felt, and it was just, in the end, I just thought it was rubbish. So I took it down. So that's basically what happened. So I won't be doing any more, unfortunately. But for me, it's not unfortunately, but for you it may be. But yeah, I do apologise, but it's completely gone. So at least you managed to see it at the time, but it has now gone. So yeah, and then his next question is, can you please do some more dancing videos? Cheers. I'm not sure, because I've now finished the Dance Society at uni. I've been at uni 3 years, so I'm at the society for 3 years. Because I'm not in a club or a crew anymore at the moment, I haven't got anything new to put up. So at the moment, probably I won't be able to, but further down the line, if I get anything new kind of put together, then I'll look to do that. But at the moment, mate, unfortunately, I'm just going to be concentrating on my gaming and my piano videos, just because I've got so much to do on them that I can still be doing, whereas when it comes to dance, I've got nothing new that I'm doing at the moment that I can put something up in. But it's great to see that you really like them, the ones that are up there, and you continue to enjoy the videos. So yeah, sorry, mate, it's a bit of a downer, because both of your questions I've kind of answered with, it's gone and not at the moment. So sorry about that, but yeah, there really is nothing else I can do at the moment in terms of dance, so I hope that you don't mind, and that if I put any more up, then I'll send you a message and let you know there's some more up, if you don't already see them when they go up. So we'll just have to wait and see. in the future. So yeah, thanks a lot for your questions, mate, and I hope that's answered them for you. Okay, now the next YouTuber I'm going to answer questions from is a really nice guy called Footloose20005. It's not 2005 because it's got 3 zeros, so I'm not sure how else to pronounce it other than saying 20005. So yeah, anyway, really nice guy. Posts absolutely loads of like full-length playthroughs of games. He's currently doing one of his sister playing the Rugrats Search for Reptile on the PS1, which is really cool because I've got that. I've had that since I was younger, and it's just a fun sort of kind of kids game that if you feel like reliving some memories from it, if you used to play it when you were younger, then it's great to play. And he's also just done his own Q&A in which he answers my questions that I pose to him. So it's kind of I'm now doing his questions in return. So thanks a lot for your answers, mate. They were really cool answers. Really enjoyed seeing them. And congratulations on hitting the subs and everything. So his questions are then, Dan, what's your favourite handheld? Good question. There's quite a few handhelds that I love playing, so this is quite difficult. I love my Sega Game Gear, absolutely love it. There's nothing better really than playing Castle of Illusion and Sonic handheld. But then I also love my Game Boy Advance SP because of course Sonic Advance, Sims Busting Out. I'm trying to think off the top of my head what other GBA games I love playing. It's gone. I'm not going to waste any more time thinking, but them two anyway. And the Nintendo DS, I love playing my DS Lite, so games like Mario Kart DS, Sonic Rush, Pac-Pix, which is a kind of a Pac-Man game where you have to draw Pac-Man and then he immediately comes to life, which is really quite clever. And Mario 64, Super Mario 64 DS as well. And even my Game Boy Color I love playing as well, so it's really hard to choose. But I'd probably go for my Game Boy Advance SP, just because. Oh, and I do have a PSP. I forgot to mention. Sorry, I do have a PSP as well. I love playing Sonic Rivals on there. I love playing things like Wipeout. That's a really awesome game. And even Grand Theft Auto on the PSP is really fun as well. But I'd probably say my Game Boy Advance SP just because I love playing The Sims on there. I love playing Sonic games on there. They're really fun to play. And I love the fact that it flips up and down. It's really cool, quite sleek idea. So even though they're all awesome handhelds, I'd say the Game Boy Advance SP if I had to say. But other than that, I love all of them to be honest. And then he asks, what's your favourite PS1 game? Blimey, that's a really good question and quite difficult to answer. Well, I love playing Heart of Darkness, which I inspired SNEStastic to get hold of. I love playing Road Trip, which is just like Destruction Derby. No, Twisted Metal. Sorry, not Destruction Derby, Twisted Metal. I also love playing the Crash Bandicoot games. So do you know what? I'm going to say the Crash Bandicoot games, and I'll probably say Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped, just because I loved what they did with the game in terms of having the different kind of levels as pads that all went into the one kind of portal, as opposed to kind of in the Crash Bandicoot 1 and 2 games where you had separate doorways that went into the separate levels. You know, with Crash Bandicoot 3, they had all the different levels, but they're all going into the one portal. And I just love what they did with that when they updated the graphics and the different features, and it's just one of the best games in the series. So I'd probably say for PS1, Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped, if I had to say a favourite, just because I absolutely love that game, really. And yeah, if you haven't already played it, you have to play it because it's a brilliant addition to the Crash series. So that's that one. And then his last question is, what's your favourite Sonic game? Now, for those of you that know that I'm a huge Sonic fan, one of the worst questions that you can ask me is what's your favourite Sonic game? Because there'll just be so many. But I have already answered this in the Sonic and Mario tag that my good friend Gemma, the Jebs24, started up, and it's Sonic 2 on the Mega Drive. Just because I absolutely love it. It's just one of the best Sonic games that's ever been released. In my opinion, it's absolutely fantastic. Sonic 1 and 3 on the Mega Drive are equally as good, but just in my opinion, Sonic 2, because it's such a long game, there's so many levels, it's probably one of the longest Sonic games, I think. But anyway, it's an absolutely fantastic game. The special stages are just absolute classic, and there's not much more that I can say other than it's an absolutely amazing game. And if you haven't played it, then where have you been? Because it's absolutely brilliant. So my favourite Sonic game is definitely Sonic 2 on the Mega Drive. So I'll leave it there. Thanks a lot to everyone that posted questions, and I'll see you very soon with a gameplay vid or a let's play. So thanks a lot.